Now coming to you live in full effect on Watch for the Hook Wednesdays. The Watch for the Hook Business and Entrepreneur Podcast is Michael with
Tatiana.
Miss Parker. What's going on?
Right. I feel like it's been forever.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since we actually recorded, but batch recording does its thing.
Oh, and batch recordings happen a lot of times when I'm on a soapbox and I feel some type of way.
And you go off. You be talking that talk.
More like talking shit, probably.
That works too. But also, as we talking that talk, always come by www.watch4, the number 4, thehook.com. Check out our latest apparel. Hopefully, by the time you hear this, we should have the new shirt out with the new. Thought I was gonna kill him with this one. Bam, damn, he's still alive.
It's a bit of satire for us.
It's
Would
also
you
great.
say?
It's also a great product.
It is. It is. It's like living, breathing, sleeping, walking, like some of the stuff we've dealt with that we're pretty sure, others can relate to, probably dealing with it as we speak.
This shirt is for the dreamers who had more misses than hits.
I like it.
So just for the dreamers, keep on
But
dreaming.
yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, it may be for those who've had more misses than hits, but it's also for those that did not quit.
Exactly. So check that out. Coming real soon.
Yeah,
Hopefully, should be the next few days. By the time you hear this, it should be out this weekend.
that's right.
So me and Miss Parker just gonna go and jump into it right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we talking about when the algorithm ain't algorithm.
But it's still taking your money.
Yeah, oh yeah. And
That's
it's
pay to
taking your
play.
time and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, check out that pay to play if you hadn't listened to it already. But I think, what me and Miss Parker's been doing our research on, we've been hearing a lot of creators across certain social media platforms saying that, oh, these platforms put out the latest and greatest thing, and then it started taking away from some of the old stuff that they've already had. So basically now, algorithms are confused to where they should send your audience to. And we just think that's just crazy.
Right.
So wait a minute, the bots don't know how to think now? Wait a minute. The
Are they thinking too hard?
are they thinking wrong?
Are they thinking not enough?
Are they not sending people the right way? But wait a minute. Aren't they supposed to be the experts? Because the algorithm is supposed to take what you've been doing or your
Yeah.
company's been doing and channel it properly.
Mimic it. Replication means it's getting smarter. That's like a science component, right? The more and more and more a virus replicates itself, it gets smarter and smarter and smarter. So it starts to outwit the riffraff and bypass those that it really ain't gonna have no effect on. So that's what you would expect the algorithm to do.
So is the
Targeting 100%.
So is the algorithm outsmarting the customers, potential customers?
Or is the algorithm flawed?
Wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you saying something created by humans, perfected by computers, is fucked up?
I mean, it could be. Hell, it's an algorithm.
Oh no,
There's
listen.
math to it.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, there's math to it.
Listen, I ain't going
But
against that.
this what you have to understand. An algorithm, just from how I see it, an algorithm is built behind the times because you build it based off of what has happened, and you're trying to forecast and project trends. Okay.
So the algorithm is retrospective.
Essentially, when it's initially built, it's looking at components from pieces that have already run. So that's the past.
Exactly.
That's the past. So what if there was a mass trend change? Now this algorithm has to capture data, current data, right? Current data.
Yeah,
Based on the trends that are happening now. So by the time the algorithm gets smart it has to run, 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 run to get that targeting in place so that it knows who to target and when to target, how to target. By the time that happens, hell, the trend's been changed.
Exactly. So what you now is basically explaining to people
Algorithm too slow.
the algorithm can't keep up with the
The
with the people
times.
that are actually on these
Mm-hmm.
platforms.
Mm-hmm.
So then they're charging you. Let's say you're advertising or boosting. You're paying for something that's already behind
It's
you.
behind. Because let's keep it a buck,
Mhm.
right? People are finicky.
Shoot you.
People are finicky. And let's also be real.
And they're vain as fuck.
But there are other factors that you have to incorporate, right? That maybe the algorithm, they caught it that day, but is it gonna happen the next day? I clicked on X ad, B link, C pick on Wednesday because my boyfriend broke up with me. I got into an argument with my husband. I didn't feel like cooking. The kids got on my nerves. Or I clicked on all of that because I got a raise in my job. I got a bonus. I got hit up by somebody I hadn't heard from. You know what I'm saying? It's like endorphins.
Exactly.
You clicking on stuff based off of emotion.
Exactly.
I don't feel like that tomorrow. So I'm not clicking on that shit tomorrow.
And so for the people that are now basically paying for advertising,
Right. I'm not gonna get you tomorrow.
and there you just explained why it's like a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. It's up and down.
It's up and
It's up
down.
and down. That's why they tell you when you're looking to boost or just do advertise, they say you have the potential
Potential.
to reach a certain odd
That's how
number.
they say maximum.
Yeah, minimum, max.
Mhm.
Because they have to give themselves a range because just like Miss Parker just eloquently explained, people are different the next
Yeah.
day.
We're emotional creatures.
They're different 5 minutes from now.
Shit, yeah.
So what I liked 20 minutes ago, I may not like 25 minutes later.
Yesterday I was reading this stuff and clicking on this stuff because I felt some sorrow and grief from something in the past. I was clicking and reading this stuff and I was identifying and relating with these sayings because I had been drinking.
And for those folks who have been clicking and reading and probably have been drinking and thinking about starting their own business,
Yeah.
and we got y'all already over here, watch for the hook. Come by, click that podcast money merch free monetization call with me and Miss Parker.
That's right.
30 minutes free of charge from us, which is the most valuable thing we got in our life is our time. And we just want to help those who want to look to think if they want to start a business, want to start a clothing line, start an apparel line, or just, if you really think becoming a business owner is for you, hey, we're willing to sit down, talk with you, and see if that's the path you want to get on. That's
Right.
Podcast Money Merch link at watchforthehook.com.
But you know what else I'd like to say? So you know how like New York Fashion Week, France Fashion Week, whatever. They will have a fashion show, and this is just me spitting it off the cuff. My dates could be totally inaccurate, but it's the context. They'll have a fashion show, i.e., in what winter, that's gonna
Mhm.
set the trends for fall, right?
Spring.
Now, if they have one in like January, February of 24, which we're in now, they setting the trends for like not right now. It's gonna be like months ahead.
Oh, you basically saying in spring they're doing fall. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
moral of the story is they're like futuristically setting a trend,
Okay,
right?
gotcha.
So at that point in time, we know coming down the pike when you are moving into this season, right?
Mhm.
These are the color palettes that's gonna be hot, right?
Gotcha.
That's about as good as you can get with like a trend. And like for an algorithm, you can't do an algorithm isn't gonna read, I wanna find people that only click on yellow shirts. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
nope. They gonna try to click on the demographic, the
what
age range.
what's going on
Exactly.
political at the time, what's going on like in the world of sports, education, like you know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. So apparel, fashion, you can kind of, you know, figure out the trend in advance, right? That's they gonna tell you, right?
Yeah,
'Cause when you
exactly.
hit your vendors up, they gonna tell you
Yeah, they're gonna tell you what's selling right now,
right now,
what's hot.
what's hot right now.
They're gonna say we out of these because they hot
That's
right
what
now.
I was about to say. It's gonna be, well, we had to stop if you didn't get some soon enough. But as far as knowing if someone is gonna be interested in, you know, some type of culture phenom or some type of socio info, it's not gonna happen. Not
Yeah.
6 and 9 months in advance.
Yeah, it's just like I said, it's hard to predict what every different human being on this earth
It's
wants to do.
targeting.
Yeah,
It's
it's rough.
targeting, and it's rough,
Yeah,
and targeting tells you the path, you know, or all of those factors determine how you're supposed to target.
exactly.
The conversions you see from the targeting and how their targeting is flowing and going will, you know, let you know if you're targeting the right group or not. Because there's gonna be, you know, all of that click-through rate and stuff.
Yeah, and what you always say is it's hard to predict what somebody will be wanting or willing to do.
Or what they're going through.
That exactly. Or how much, or just keep it a buck for
Yeah.
for-profit businesses. How much fucking money they got to spend?
Because at that point, you don't know if there's been a change in a life circumstance, a job situation. That shit targeting can't incorporate.
Yeah, I mean, let's just be a buck. We gonna already talk about it. Me and Miss Parker already talk about it. Our next T-shirt we dropping, it's gonna be probably priced at $40.
Mm-hmm.
You know why it has to be 40? It's a front and the back design, and that's just what the market is running right now.
Yep.
You know, yeah, we can't sit there and dictate, oh, we just can't not increase our prices. Everybody else has been increased their prices
The
already.
inflation is doing it for you.
Yes, the market is
Yeah.
dictating what we're having to pay.
So the vendor telling you the hot colors and they also telling you the prices you're gonna pay too. So
Yeah. Guys, my dude.
yeah.
I mean, how can you not? And we're gonna explain one another thing that the algorithm ain't gonna tell you about Watch for the Hook. It's not gonna tell you that, oh, you're getting very unique, one of a kind designs.
Right.
It's not gonna tell you that you're getting a personalized private label on the inside.
Nah, ain't no
It's
targeting for that.
yeah, it's not gonna the algorithm isn't gonna tell you that you're getting a one of a kind tag put into your attached to your
No.
outfit.
Yeah.
It's not gonna tell you that you're getting it personally shipped out, bagged, tagged, sent from us. The algorithm doesn't do that.
No, they're not because they can't target granular.
Exactly.
They
But
can only target by category.
yeah, but we can tell you about the grain.
Well,
Yes,
yeah.
that's
I
how
mean,
we
they target
does it.
by race, demographic, region if you can get it smart enough. But then it may tell you, you know, this is the region you're getting the most hits in.
Yeah,
That doesn't mean that's the region you're getting the most sales in.
yeah. And also, it also, if you get it deep enough, it'll take the income of who's fooling you.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's certain parts that
It gives you, you know, you really target based off of kind of that classic socio demographic info.
and so for people that might not understand socio-demographic is Parker, just
Yeah.
give them a little insight
I mean,
to what did that mean.
it's demographics, you know, male, female, gender, race, ethnicity. Then you kind of fold in a socio part, and that is I don't want to say class status, but you know, that's a income.
Yeah.
That's region.
Yeah.
That is it's things like that that they just constantly folds in there.
What Miss Parker just basically explained is that everyday things that you already are, there's somebody collecting that data on.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the algorithm isn't really it's not gonna use that. It's gonna go off of categories of, you know, what piques your interest. Do you
exactly.
like cars? Do you like race cars? Do you like
It's gonna see what you've been doing.
it's looking at what you've been clicking on.
Yeah. And the thing is, if you've been clicking on clothes, then it's gonna send you toward us a little bit.
But if you were clicking on clothes because you have an emotional, you know, factor, it might put you in the pie once or twice, but then once you no longer click, now you know, now you have to be removed, and now that impacts the price that I'm paying
Exactly.
because the algorithm has to be smart.
Exactly. And so, like I say, we've just sit up here and had some good discussions and sitting there trying to get to people to understand it. You will be frustrated
Oh, hell yeah.
if you are an online business owner or a business that uses social media or any type of online sales pitches or businesses. You're gonna see those ups and downs, and that's just the law of business.
Yeah.
And when a lot of people think about, man, I ain't getting what I got last month. That's because it's already changed.
It's changed. It's
Yeah.
it's changing so fast, and then you just kind of
Thing
start to get
is,
out price.
you looking at last month, it changed a month before that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
really, it changed 2 months
It's
ago.
like it's like data. It's about a 60-day lag.
So just think about that. You're actually looking at stuff that's been influenced from 60 days ago.
Yeah.
So, if you're in May of 2024,
Unless you can pay to run them campaigns, what do they say? 3 months. That's why they say 3 months.
yeah,
You
that's
gotta have a
90 days.
daily cap
Yeah, 90
for
days
three
of
months.
gambling.
That's 90 days. 90 times 30, you do the math.
Exactly. Because what they're looking at is they're saying, all right, we got to go 90 days because we got to get in front of the 30 to 60-day lag.
Yeah, you
So
have
you're really
to.
only getting 1 month of true data.
You have to catch back in, let it run, let it run. That's it 90 days back. Then you have to catch that current 60, let it run, so it can kind of project out for that final 30. Because the algorithm has to get smart. It has to run long enough to reach enough people to really target.
And when we say run, that means cost you money.
Oh, that's dollars. That's a daily cap.
That's dollars
And
out your pocket.
when you try to put $10 in, they're gonna be like, got to have a minimum of 25 a day. So if you take 90 days, um, times 25, like you do the math, like that's like $1,800.
I'm calculating it in my calculator.
Your
Hold on.
calculator,
We going 90
yeah,
times 25.
yeah,
That is 200. That's $2,250.
with no guarantee of a return on your investment. Because remember, it didn't spend at least 30 of them 90 trying to merely collect data to 60 days, the next 30 to make it run to really start trying to target for that final 30-day push.
Ain't that some amazing numbers?
And you have to have individuals that know how to go in and constantly tweak the targeting while it's running. There. And you probably paying them on top of that 2,250. They probably finna charge you at least 450 to 5. That's 3K right there. You didn't spend 3K on 90 days of marketing. You ain't got shit back.
And you really gonna get only 30 days of current data.
Yeah.
Ain't that some
And
shit?
then you got to figure out how to run it on your own now based on that 30 because you can't pay them no more.
When the algorithm ain't algorithm.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I mean, but listen, what me and Parker is doing, we giving y'all free game. We giving y'all free insight, man. At the end of the day, we only telling y'all stories that we've lived
It
and
ain't a story.
stories
It's
that
the
we've
truth.
worked on and stories that we've said, man, I wish a motherfucker would.
Steal my money.
Done happen once, won't happen again.
Butterfly color.
Stop that song.
Use this song.
So I'm gonna bust you across your goddamn board.
Butterfly.
Old folks say, "What's that motherfucker right?"
I used
Bullshit, mother.
Well, what else you got in you, Michael?
Spark on good. I really appreciate you talking about when the algorithm ain't algorithm.
That's right.
My phone going out this time.
Usually it's mine.
Yeah. But hey, I'm gonna let Miss Parker take us up on that. Miss Parker, give the folks some wise words of wisdom.
You know what? Honestly, I will just leave you with um sometimes that kind of algorithm push. Sometimes it's a must. Um, but you'll get to a point within your business where you can really start to draw those lines on number one, if you need it. Number two, if it's worth it. Sometimes it's just downright not worth it. And you'll just figure out other means. So you can be okay with not dealing with all of that. And just taking the punches that you'll be thrown when them algorithms start to go awry. Because they will.
We'll catch y'all next time.